day, friends. I'm Mercy Otis Warren, and this is Voice of the Colonies, bringing you the latest news from across our busy colonies. Today's report is brought to you by... Sick of unwanted British troops in your barn, tavern, or sitting room? Try Redcoat Repellent. Just one hearty splash of this vinegar, fox urine, and Patriot Resolve combination, and those redcoats will march themselves right out. Redcoat Repellent, for homes that say, God save the door, not the king. We begin in Philadelphia, where Congress is working hard to find support for our cause. This week, they've sent important letters to the people in Canada, asking them to join us in standing up to the British. These letters say, "We call upon you as brethren to unite with us in resisting the common enemy." At the same time, there are quiet conversations of hope happening in Philadelphia. Some leaders believe we might get help from France and Spain in the future. That help could be very important if the war continues to grow. Congress is also talking to native Indian nations, asking them to stay neutral. That means not picking sides. If they agree, it will help keep our borders safe and prevent more fighting. One big announcement from Congress this week: they have finished writing the Articles of War. These are the official rules for the Army. They explain what happens if someone leaves the Army without permission, steals, or behaves badly. These rules are meant to keep things fair and organized, and the general is making sure those articles are read to all the soldiers so they know the rules and the consequences if they break them. And now, a change you might notice if you see a soldier on the street. Congress has approved uniform guidelines for the Continental Army, so soldiers are now being asked to wear a hunting shirt, a strong, long linen smock that is perfect for marching, working, and staying cool in summer heat. General George Washington says it's the best kind of clothing for soldiers in our weather, and he's ordered as many as can be made. To learn more, I spoke with Private Caleb Miller from the 2nd Massachusetts Regiment. He was one of the first to wear the new uniform.
When we first came to Lexington, we just came in our clothes, and we felt more like a mob than anything else. Now, with the guys, I feel definitely more like a unit, and we feel tighter and more unified, and we really feel like this is motivating us to win some battles.
Soon, I'll have a special report for you on how these uniforms are changing the way the Army feels and fights. Meanwhile, along the coast, big things are happening. Salt works, special places where seawater is turned into salt, are growing fast. The salt is used to preserve fish and meat, especially important if British ships try to cut off our food supplies. In places like Pennsylvania and Virginia, people are also learning how to make gunpowder at home. They collect saltpeter from cellars, sulfur from pharmacies, and charcoal from wood piles. Some even gather manure, or poop, to help, because there are chemicals in that manure that can be used to make one of the ingredients in gunpowder. Some towns are tricking British ships by turning off lighthouses and taking down signs near the shore. Without these guides, enemy ships might get lost or even crash. So as the first week of August comes to a close, we see liberty growing, not just in big cities and battlefields, but in small towns and quiet acts of courage everywhere. Stay strong, stay alert, and keep believing in freedom. I remain your faithful correspondent, Mercy Otis Warren, and this has been Voice of the Colonies.